final webinar. I am very happy and I have a big honor to present our lecturer, our final speaker, as we can say, the last but not the least at all. So it's my big honor to introduce you with Mario Voigt, who will join us today to talk about digital campaigning. I made Mario very big announcement about your presentation, so all of us have a really big expectations from this from this presentation. So
don't have.
So I'm really looking forward to hear more from you as well as our participants. I will not speak any longer. I just want to give floor to you, Mario. So please continue, and then please at the very beginning you just can introduce more yourself. So we, after your presentation, we can continue with Q&A session. Mario, thank you very much for devoting your time and joining us for this process. We're really happy to have you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Danko. First of all, I want to make sure you're going to see my screen right now.
Yeah, everything is. We see presentation. It's everything is fine.
You're going to see.
Yeah.
Digital campaigning.
Yeah, we see.
On your screen, or you just see my exhausted face?
No, we see the presentation.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, of course. Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So okay, perfect. So I'm gonna start. Okay. But I would say I go through the presentation and talk, or that's the best, I guess. Or how should I do it? What do you like? I would suggest I go through the presentation, talk a little bit, and then we can have the discussion about it. I think that's the most appropriate thing.
Yes.
I'm quickly gonna start and just intervene and stop me if you have any kind of a question. What I first want to roll out is this is a screen with 60 seconds, and this is. Okay, I gotta wait. Danko, tell me what I have to do. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna start. So this is going to happen in 60 seconds in this global digital world, and this basically means here you can see 150 million emails sent, 2.7 million videos watched on YouTube, and 2.4 million search queries on Google. And if you this all taken together, you see how much action is going on there. And if someone has Tinder as their most important KPI, key performance indicator, you see almost 1 million swipes in 60 seconds. So this is what's going to happen. And if you think about political campaigning, you think about it how you can compete with that. And this is what I will talk about a little in this next 20-25 minutes. And then we're going to share some question and answers. To run campaigns or consult on all levels, from local to national campaigns, even international ones. I'm a member of parliament in Thuringia, which is a state right in the center. And I do also science about it because I'm professor for digital transformation and politics at the University in Berlin, and have published several books and on juries and a lot of things. And currently I'm strategy consultant for voter mobilization at the CDU campaign of Angela Merkel. So I have a pretty busy year this year. So I hope you're going to have fun. All right. So what do we have to compete with, and what are the trends out there, and how can we attack it? First trend is the battle for attention out there. And the average amount attention span of a yellow is basically 9 seconds. Of a normal teenager, 5, and of a politician, consultant, manager, or a normal human being, 15 minutes. This is the maximum attention they have right now today. And therefore, we competing with a lot of influencers we have to tell. That's why we have to play our messages more appropriately. And digital helps us to place messages more directly. Second trend or challenge we have, it's the new communication challenges which are out there. The one is, and you see it on the left-hand corner, it's the filter bubble. You know, we are basically in our filter world. We see our way of how we think, how we act, because it's constructed through so the real, but you see it on Facebook or whatever, the filter bubble. And of course, there is what you see in the middle, the hate speech. You know, that people tend to hide behind their computer screens and write nasty things about everyone else. And obviously, the right corner, they find people who agree and sometimes automate these things by social bots and chat bots and things like that. So we believe it's public and open, but it's automated generated. And obviously, there's copy there, Le Pen in there. So there are a lot of things which are challenging. So in case not about attention span, it's also competing formats, different ways how people approach it. And if you take it next level, then obviously you're going to find it also in election day. It makes an impact. Just watch this. Watch on the right screen, August till election day. There you can find the red line is basically fake news provided within Facebook, the top 20 news in the US election cycle. And the dark black line is basically provided by the mainstream media, Washington Post, CNN, anything else. And what you're going to find is that people on Facebook in the election and campaign season in the US have seen more fake news than have referred to real journalistic news. And this changes democracy. And if you are aware of that 961,000 people, and this was the second most top fake news in the US, thought that Pope Francis endorsed Donald Trump for president, this shows you with which kind of struggle you have to deal with. This leads ultimately to the question, who are these people who are out there? I just show you here the picture, the data of Germany, and what you're going to find is that a lot of people are going to tell you, yeah, the social media, it isn't important for our election. No, of course it is. Check this out. I just mirrored for you the orange corner there, right hand. There you can find 55 to 64-year-olds. We talk in Germany already about 2.4 million people who are on Facebook. And if we take 65 years older, we talk about 1.3 million people who are already on Facebook. And this is the quickest growing number of Facebook social media users and also internet users. It's the silver surfers, the people with the silver hair, you know. And so that's something which it affects every kind of pressure group, of target group you probably are targeting. And therefore, social media has an impact. Finally, don't forget, digital is more than social media. Again, this is numbers for Germany, but I could show you also for the US or for other European countries. And what you're going to find is, and I want to just point this out to you guys, because you are the next wave of young political campaigners in Eastern Europe. It's basically to talk about email and also search engine. And if I can tell you where you get the best bang for your bucks, the best money invested, it's obviously search engine optimization. So what you're going to find in Germany, for example, is that a lot of people check on their smartphones, but also on their computer search engines, obviously quite often, but also their emails. So think about it not just as a social media campaign. When you think about digital campaigning, take a more holistic approach, which means email, social network, and obviously also a search engine. All right. Now, still, the fundamentals remain the same. And this is the third challenge. A political campaign is about money, is about time, and is about people. And this is something where it's going to help us digitally to invest this more properly. And if you check out, I just published a publication about the US digital campaigning. And what you're going to find is they did a lot of online fundraising there. This isn't so much common in Europe, so I wouldn't invest so much time thinking about it. But